that what it's called? Yes. And yeah. I think many of you know her from many YAGPs. Yes. And Aaron, who's also joining the ABT Studio Company next year. Very exciting. So I actually don't personally know Natalie or Aaron. So this is, as often happens, one gets to coach some excellent dancers or students that one doesn't actually have first-hand experience of. And actually, we'll talk about it probably a little bit later, but it's different when one knows their personalities and their individualities, because then one knows sort of in advance whether they're a bit tired today, whether they're in a bad mood, whether they're in a good mood, and how to work with them. But in this case, as I say, sometimes it happens in this way. We're going to work on a typical YAGP fair and Universal Classical Ballet Fair. The ballet that we all love, I think, and that we all want to dance, right? Natalie tells me that she has done some of Giselle for some competition. Yep. And Aaron has not touched Albrecht until a couple of days last week. So that's it's a different situation. I'm going to start with Natalie, and I'm going to ask Natalie to mark her solo for me so that I get an idea, as I'm new to her interpretation, of what her approach is and what her intentions are. So I think marking can be very, very useful on both sides, the dancer and the coach. And so I'm going to start with Natalie, and Aaron's going to keep warm in the wings. I should ask, sorry, come back. It's Natalie
Steele.
Natalie Steele. I'm very bad about names. And Aaron Marquez. Okay. And I'm going to work the music here because I tend to stop and start, and I think like that we don't waste too much time. Put on the music. Natalie's ready. I don't know which side she's coming on. Over there. Okay. Here we go. Just marking, Natalie, yes? Just mark it. Don't have to go to point. Just arms and heads. Easy, easy. So we're going to do it again. Okay, that looks really nice, really nice. Yeah, that was just a mark. Ooh. I have to stop it there. Okay, I'm just going to explain what we're going to do. Get your breath, and then we'll do it. Show it full. One of the puzzles that we have as coaches, I think, is we're always prioritizing. And one of the priorities has to do with what we say and when, according to when the dancer is going to perform. Because sometimes we have a situation where we're coaching and they're dancing in a couple of days. So that's a different ball game to if it's in a couple of weeks or 3 weeks or 4 weeks, or indeed if it's in 6 months, because there are different things to talk about. So I thought it might be of interest if we start out by pretending you're on in a couple of days, and then see what I say. Of course, all coaching is subjective. Yeah, we all have, in a way, some different priorities, but we also have some strong resemblances according to all the experiences that all of us who teach and coach have had in our careers, in our teaching careers, in our coaching careers, in the dancers, because we learn also from the dancers that we coach. And it's everlastingly interesting. So let's start by Natalie showing me what she's going to dance in a couple of days, but I'm going to say one thing right away. Why don't you start from one wing back, so that you have it. I was going to say from the back wing, but no, because it'd be too dark there. So that there's a diagonal, because I think it'd be a more effective entrance. That's all. I have to get my music right. Here we go. Beautiful. This is going to happen every time. Sorry about that. Beautiful. Really, really lovely. Yeah, not a lot to say at all. Just want to make sure when you come on, you bound on, which is great. Maybe from here. Yeah, maybe you can come a little bit this way, and like you see Albrecht there, Yeah, but actually I need to ask you, are you, I think I'm imagining that you're seeing Albrecht over there.
Yes.
And who are you seeing over here?
The mother.
The mother,
Yes.
okay. Because I get that sometimes, don't get it always. Because sometimes, yeah, if I'm mother, I don't think she'd be taller than me. Yeah, so if I'm around here, because you're sort of looking up somewhere, so we're not quite sure, I feel, who you're looking up. Because it's lovely when you have a solo, a variation to do that has a little bit of a story. And then I think it's great if you can make the audience believe that you're really seeing Albrecht over there and Mother over there, and you're dancing for Albrecht, and you're so happy that Mother's allowed you to dance, yes? So I think it can be just a little bit clearer on that. Yeah, and then you do a nice version with the penché, very nice. Oh, I'm so happy. Preparation for attitude turns. This is how I like, one of the ones that I like. But so often people go point on over that point or go ti bon, and the sense of it isn't there. But this is, I'll tell you later for like a future time. But there's also another way of doing it, perhaps even better, but I'll explain later. In 2 days, I think just need to sort out the musicality of ya pa 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 pi tia ti ta ta ta. You get a little bit late because I think you're a little bit frightened at this one. Because the first one, show me what you do. You do en dedans dehors. Tia ti da ta ta ti. Beautiful, absolutely lovely. And this one you go ya ta ti ta ti. Have you tried going single, single, and ya ta ti ta ta ta? Yeah, I think if you just step into fifth, like you do on the other side, but just with single. Tiam, tiak. No, it's fine. Just single, single. Finish it, other one, and there. Yeah, and for Albrecht. Yeah, the turn. So if you spot to Albrecht, over there. He should be sitting there, as we know. Yeah, I mean, so that you do the turn facing him. Da ya ta ti ta ti ta ta. Can you try the en dedans dehors, looking towards him? Ti ya ta ti ta. That's it. Yes, and it is going to be neater. Yes. Yeah. And then maybe a little bit this shoulder down, so it has a little bit more style. Yes. And then what do you do from there? Ti, ya ta, nice. Ya ti, ta, ya pa, po, pa, pam, pa, pam. Yeah, just be exact here. 2 and 3 and 4. So musically, you know? You can't do it without music, but yeah, because you're just a fraction early, I think, even when you did that. Hops are very nice. Show me your port de bras again. Yeah, tia ta, ya ta 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 ta. Pa 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 pa. Okay, enough. Thanks. Suggestion: when you start, perhaps just look at your feet like you're trying out the step. When you, yes, after the releve, and as you start. Pa 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 pa, ita ya ta 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 ta, maybe 6 like that, and then like, oh, this is so easy, so I can say hello to Mum, see if Albrecht's watching me, yeah. That's it. Yeah, and then yeah, don't kill your feet. Yeah, like you're trying it out, like. Does this work? Oh, yes, it does. Yeah? And then you can get all happy with it. Just going back for a minute, when you come around here and you step in, I think maybe engage with Albrecht right away. Yeah, yes. Oh, that's nice, yes. There, and so happy that Mum's let you dance. Yes, that's right, yeah. And then the manège, to my thinking, it's a little bit slow, but if you attack each one, that you really go da, yada, 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 dee, da, so it's still got the excitement, yeah, and that love of dancing that Giselle has. Well, you need the music for that. So let's see. Maybe let's try from the ti en dedans, ta ta ti da ta 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 ta, into the hops. And then I'll probably stop and then manège, because we might do, otherwise we'll be doing an awful lot. So, don't worry. Hang on, I'm going to stop a second. It's just nice if those preparations are absolutely on the music. Let's listen. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Okay. Because it's quite slow, you have to step on the 2, but you have time to do a great big assemblée and relevé. Yeah? Two, 3. Yes. Tack, 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 tack. Yes. I'm Mum. Okay. Tack, 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 tack. Good. Yeah, I think you heard that to ya ta ta ti ta tiam bom bom on this music. Now I'm going to do something to you. I'm going to quicken up the manège, because you saw it? Yeah. You actually want it faster. One can feel it in you. Yeah. Of course, if you had a conductor who was going his own sweet way, you'd have to keep with him. But one advantage of tape is that one can fiddle. I thought I would be clever. You know what? I'm going to put it on. I've got my music here. I'll just do the manège on yours, onto this. It'll go. Yes. More exciting, don't you think? More vivacious. Did you mind?
No.
No. I think it goes with your own tempi. Yeah. Yeah? Great. Okay, breathe. I wonder if I should start a bit with Aaron, give you a break, and then I'll come back as though Natalie was going to do it in 3 weeks. Okay? Little break, breathe. So Aaron, let's do, I told you I improvise, I'm sorry. Do the same thing if you mark for me, yes? Yeah, mark what you've done. Here we go. Okay, good. Like that, you get used to the stage. Here we go. Easy, easy. Well done. Well done. Good, good, good. So we're going to do the same as I said with Natalie. It happens also that a dancer gets asked, can you go on in 2 days and do Albrecht? Because we don't have anybody left. Yeah, and the dancer who can say yes, like Aaron obviously is, says, yes, I can. And then this is what we start with, and we've got 2 days, and it's a jolly good beginning, and more than that. I like the end of the cabriole. I think you could do, because I think, again, the important thing is that we get the feeling of what Albrecht is about. We know that he's being danced to death, and I could see you were using me as Queen of the Willies there, which was good. That was always me. Yeah, you dance till you die. Yes. So that we know, even if you're doing in a situation where you don't have other people on the stage, but you have the advantage of imagining that Mirta is there, but also that Giselle has just flown off into the wings over there. So you've got two very different feelings towards who they are. She's scary, she's making you dance, but Giselle, it's like you dance because you have to, because you love her so much. So we need to get a different feeling between the two. And in the choreography, it's possible. Yeah? So after your cabriole here, if you do your lunge there, like asking, must I really dance? And then if you do, I actually prefer the Sisson out of it, because then there's a different head, because this one goes here, and then Vassis comes here logically, because that's the épaulement. But let's see if we can, because you've been doing this. Actually, just try once. Yum, ta da 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 dum tum tum tum. If you do a little ton de poisson here, like towards where Giselle went. Yeah, just show me once. Ta da 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 dum pa 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 pom 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 pom. Yum pa 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 pom pa pa yum pa pom. Okay. I would suggest. I think you're quick. I think in 2 days you can change a little bit stuff. If you have like a breath towards Giselle here, breath towards Giselle, and then remembering Queen, must I already with that port de bras, yeah, just that, and then just do after your cabriole when you do the lunge, yum ta da da da, tiam, yes. Can you bend towards her? Yes. Don't think quite so classical. Think more neoclassical for Albrecht, yeah. Because if it's too sort of square, yeah. But that we really have. Please, if I'm Queen, yeah, I'm looking at you ferociously. Ask me. There we are. Yes, yeah. And then from there, boom. If you like, oh, I must. So drop your head a moment here. And then this one could be a little bit more like, oh, I must. As you go. You don't have to do the cabriole, just show me the out of the cabriole. Yum ta da da da. Good. Ti yum pa dum. Out of this here, if your arms come straight without a preparation, just go down and tia and tiam, pa pom. Yeah, and eyes to Giselle, eyes to God, some asking for help. Good. Yeah, and just leave it there and then go into your next. Yum, pa, 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 yeah. Okay, so that's the thing that you had going on from there. What was your version? Yes, if you make that a little bit more in romantic style, yes, because you're in mourning, so it can be a little arm that's a bit there, not so academic. There, like this way. If you drop your right shoulder, yeah, and make this relax. Yeah. Go into a bit of a quarter of a penché. Show me arabesque. Yam ta da 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 yeah ta ti. Yeah, and here also use your upper body. Use your upper body. Ask more. One can bend from. You can bend from here, which is what you're doing. You can bend from the waist, or you can bend from upper body. Yeah, so you're more bending from there. Yeah, ask and go. Ya ta ta chi ta ta. Yes, you got it. So we've got that feeling. And then, yeah, you don't have to do it, just the feeling. Yeah. So this one is. That's where Giselle went. Giselle. Yeah. If only. Giselle. Tia da ta. Yes. Ta. Yeah. Yam pa 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 pa. Beautiful pirouette. On the end of the pirouette, you're going a breath. Yes. Tia ta ta. So, I think you can be beautifully on balance, and you can get a. Yeah. You need your eyes as well. Yeah, because if you go this way, but you're still looking at the exit sign, yeah, it's God. God is very useful. Yeah, you see? ta-ti, tia, ta-ti. If you renverse yourself a little bit out of the entrelacé, out of, that's it, hiata, hiata, ta, tiam. Yeah, could be, yes, you're in your thoughts there. And then, ti, yata. Now, there's a story that I tell all my Albrechts about this port de bras. Doesn't matter if you do it right or left. It's, Anton Dolin used to say it every time, whether the story is true or not, but it's a great story. I bet you guys know it. Do you? About this? It's that it's normally done like almost around the head there. Yeah, I'm used to on this side. So you've got that look. Yeah, and apparently the reason why it's like this was because when Nijinsky was dancing it, he was wearing a wig, and the wig was coming off. So he put it like that. So you don't have a wig, thank goodness. It's not coming off, but you do have that feeling still. It's a bit like the arabesque. It's heavy. It's in mourning, and your nose can be lower. It's difficult. You can make it look difficult. Oh, nice. Yes. Yeah. And then later we'll add that this foot also is descriptive of how you're feeling. So it goes as well as that head. Maybe you can do it right away. Ya papa, yes. Bon, yes. And then ta begging with a lot of plié, yes, and jam pa 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 pa. But I would suggest if you're lefty, after your double tour over here, how do you finish? No, how do you finish the double tour after the second time? Ta-ta, yeah. So if you go this way, chassé pas de bourrée, glissade, assemblée, so that you finish on the correct side of the stage, for if you were doing it in performance, because that's a sort of normal place that it goes. And then, tac, 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 ya pa pa pa, and you were going this way. Ti, oh, ta. Could you go? Oh, I'd need. No, I would leave it. For you're in 2 days. We'll figure it out later for if it was in a few weeks. Leave it there. Let's do in bits and pieces. Let's do just the first diagonal. The feeling towards her, towards Giselle, begging. Here we are. I would drop your right shoulder. No? Yeah, exactly. Okay, stop. Good. Yeah. Yeah, that was nice with here, but then I wouldn't bother to do this one. Just yum ta da 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 dum ta da 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 dum tum tum tum, and then musically, yum pom pom. Get left foot quick. Yum pa ta 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 stay and yum pa dum yum ta ta ta. So you get your accent in the air. Okay. Yes. Go and left and okay, thanks. Look, better, but even more. Ya ta 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 stay and ya ta ta So you're really phrasing it. Just one arm. Go. One. Stay and go. Good, much better, yes. Yeah, because those little things of musicality, they make a lot of difference, okay? Ta-ta-ta-ta, then you're going to remember for next time that you use that. Ti-ta-yum-pum-pum-pum. You're going to remember this one, and then I'd like to see the pirouette and the attitude asking, help. Yes, I'm not quite sure where you're putting musically the attitude, the asking for help, and the entrelacé. Yeah, I think those things are important. Let's listen. Show me how you do. Yeah, you might have to take a little bit longer for preparation. Do you think you can do a relevé, just so that we get the accent after the attitude, that you go plié relevé? Can we try? Okay. Yeah, because I think the timing would have been good there if you'd have done sur attitude and yum pa da 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 da. Just listen to it once. I think that will work. There. Just show me, without going arabesque, just plie, plie, and the highest attitude and the highest body. Just go plie relevé, plie, tiak. Okay. Just mark it. Plie, hop, tack, up, up, up. There, there. Yeah. Really desperation time. Tia, ti, yam, tia, bon. Yeah, bon. Can you stay attitude? Plie and stay attitude. Plie and tia. And there, then leave your head and entrelacer here, a little bit of renversé out of it. So you've got the help, pa, 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 here. Just abandon it, yeah? And then again, drop a shoulder. Drop a shoulder there, yes. Mm-hmm. And let's just try the end. Ti-ra-ta-ta-ta-yam. So with the change after, yeah. Just from the last diagonal. So I'm going to go back to Natalie. I was just going to get cold. Well done. Just be careful that you don't bend from here to do it. Yeah, it's from the épaulement. Yeah, so you just, this is intact as you go, but you're twisting across here. Mm-hmm. Again, it's from, yes, it's from higher. That way, that way, that way. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Your hips are over there. Yeah, that's it. Boom. You have such a lovely jump and tour en l'air, but you're over going, yes? So you don't need quite so much force. And then here, chassé pas de bourrée, glissade assemblée, because musically there's that, yes? And the last turn was very good. Can you bear it one more time? As he's on in 2 days, he has to do it again. Is this working? Yes. Okay. Ta ta chi yum. Go. No, this side, assemblée. Wait. Yeah, yeah, ta. Yeah, the music says it. Ba, that's beautiful. This is good. I would. Ya da dee da yum pa. So again, you have a little bit of phrasing. Hang around and yum pa. And then it's exactly on the rhythm there. Let's just pick up across here. And then I go to Natalie. And now. Good. Yes. Absolutely. The turns are lovely because they're in rhythm, which is really satisfying to see. I would have done one less, okay, so that you get the tour en l'air on rhythm. And then just show me how you go down, how you collapse out of the tour en l'air. Just one, just to see how you get out of it. Yum, chum. Is there any way that you can, a last cry to the queen, and then exhausted. Yes, that would be better. Good. Okay, thank you for now. Natalie, let's go back. Well done. Right. So we're on in, let's say, 3 weeks. Yeah, these guys are so quick. One is tempted to experiment more because there are always so many possibilities. Just show me what you do when you come on, because I love the beginning of Giselle. It sets the mood and the feeling and who she is right from the very start. You come on beautifully. Just to Mark, just to remind me what you actually do, because I don't want to change everything. So first of all, you're looking at him as you run, and then you look at Mum. Can we make it a little bit longer? Can we make all that entrance a bit longer? Because it's such a slow intro. So if you come on here and do whatever port de bras you did, and you're looking at Albrecht first of all, yeah, there, and then as though he's saying, will you do something? And then if you step out of it and you go, I here will dance. I here will dance. So you need to go eye a bit lower, yeah? Eye is low, in the middle of you, not above, yeah? The real mime, it's eye. Just like you go through first, and then you just towards yourself, yeah? Eye, here. Without curtsy, you don't know he's a prince. Yes, we often see Giselles who curtsy to him, but she doesn't know. So, yes, eye, here on this floor, here. I'm going to dance because I love it. You only need to do 1.5, ta-ta-ta-ta, and you're just the joy of it because you love to dance. Okay, I'll buy that because you went I for you. That's fine. Yeah, I for you. We'll dance. Yeah, we'll dance. Just get lost in the dance. But then remember, mother. She doesn't want you to dance. So if you go towards her, please, may I, or please, may I, and then we need to register, but she says you can. Fantastic. And then you can go past him and go, because yeah. And then I would go last minute into your dance, like you're improvising it. Because in very different versions, as you know, in the real Giselle, in the full-length version, sometimes she does her solo with Albrecht and Mother, like we're pretending at the moment, and sometimes it's for the court in Thanks for the Bracelet. And I believe that the way you dance the solo is very different, because when it's here, informal, amongst the peasants, and by the way, they're peasants too, they're part of it, you see? So don't ignore them, don't play to them, but they're the same. You see, go past them, you go past them, yeah, and you love to dance for any of them. But if it's for, thank you for my beautiful necklace, for the court people, then I believe then you go and you do your party piece that you've rehearsed for special occasions, and it's a different look. Yeah? But here I think the more spontaneous it looks, the better. Let's try the entrance with the music. Wait for her to say, okay. Okay, so as we have time, as we have 3 weeks, yes, let's try differently musically. So if you use that next phrase, there is a phrase that sounds like, I, for you, will dance, and use the next one for saying please, 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 and use just that last T because it prolongs, so you can be run, it's going to look more spontaneous. Let's try and mark it together to see if we can put it. The fun is doing for different dancers also, so it's never quite the same, which is always interesting. Keep running. You see, because you need to know your music super well, so you only step up just on the last minute. please, go. And yeah. But then you have time. Yeah, something like that. So you need to listen a lot to the music and what it says. And then as you run around, Albrecht, of course, peasants are here, so don't turn your head too soon. Yeah, tiens, run, 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 run. And then you caught it musically. Oops, where are you? Yes, but then I think don't go adage. If you run, 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 and yata to him, direct. Nothing. Yum, pom, 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 yata to go. Yeah? Jack, tack. And hang there. Jack, tack, tack, tack. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jack, tack, tack, tack. Ya, pa, pa. Okay. Ta, ya, yata, ya, ta, ta. Them, and you're off to catch jump, which you do beautifully. You get right on the note, which is great. Doesn't always happen. T, hold, pom, pom, pom. Can you not let us know that you're going to do something after? Yeah, you've taken the fifth, you've seen him, and you get the idea, T, because you're going tia, tak, tak, ba, yeah? Just to get that spontaneity feeling. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, to go, tiam. Can you go? Wait. You go. Ya, ta, ta, yum. So you slide the foot at the same time as you're still in thought with him. And then the arabesque comes of joy. Go, tia, ta, yum, yeah. Yeah, and this is all lovely. I always like the between bits because this is all great. Yes? Tira, yeah. Let's try that once more, that entrance. Wait. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's coming. Uh-huh. Tell me. If you say it, yes, you always have to say mime. Always have to have your text. For you, I'm going to dance. And then you can wait, remember mother, and then say, please, can I? You don't even have to, just please in your mind, please in your plie. Yeah, it'll do it. Please. Increase the pliés, you please. And then, yes, and then to him, yeah. And then this was good. Tia, pa, pa, pom. Can you go? Tak, pom, pom, pom. Tia. From this one, can the movement, the thought, sorry, I'm doing it to them, you can't see me. Yeah, the thought. Her and it's him. So this the collarbone changes. Yum for him and yum. Yeah, tia to please. Yeah, tia. I'll just pick up the run. Run, and hop, and 1, 2, slide foot, go. It's just making you a little bit late. Can you hear? Sorry. Yum. So it's your back leg is the accent. Go. Gorgeous, exactly. And that was the one where I didn't know where you were looking. Yeah, ta-ta to mom. She's here. In mid-arabesque, ti-da-ta-ti. Oh, that's nice. See, it's a different pace, it's a different expression, yes? Your first arabesque was absolutely spot on. Yum. Ba-dim. The second one was a fraction late. Lovely, yeah, you realized. Yeah, that's great. That's really good. The attitudes are great. Oh yes, I wanted to tell you, I think we'll only have time for the 3-week one. We won't have time for the 6-month one. She doesn't need it anyway. But from here, you're going glissade, which is nice. I believe originally the way I was taught it is that it's a chassé. Tiadam. Yes. Yes, if it doesn't disturb you, but if you've got 3 weeks, you can probably, because the attitude is absolutely gorgeous. I wouldn't want to muck up with that. And if it didn't work, we'd go back to what you did, which is good. But there's just something about doing chassé, di-da-yum, pa-pa-pa-pa-pum, ti-ram, because it sort of goes in that waltzy movement, I believe, yes? Yeah, and then you're there. Just have a go on that. It's also to do with that the first part is a little bit slower than the second preparation. So yes, you have to go last minute if you do a chassé. So hang around. Eh. Yes. Stay. You'll go. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I like it because it means that the value is the attitude. It's really a preparation and not a step in itself. Yes, no, but it was good. It was perfect. Yeah, I'm just explaining why. Could we try the hops faster? Just see how that goes with you. Maybe with the going into it. But just listen to it once, because it's on my other one. it seems fast to you because you're used to doing it slow. But I think it would be good. Yes, I think it would be good. But I would do less upstairs. A little bit less upstairs, I think. And maybe, because you travel nicely. Where do you start? About quarter. Yeah. Yes, so start quarter. And just start, as we said, looking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then start your port de bras. And then the other one. And then make sure you have enough space to go to quarter for the last ones. So if anything, you're traveling more towards the end. But of course, before the rond jambe, you need to hold back. Yeah? Should we try that? This one? Keep traveling. Go, 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 more. Go. Stop. Et tira. You see, then it gives you the impression that she's trying it out, and then she gets so good at it, and it just goes. But the only thing is that you can control the last one. Just before your rond jambe, I'm not sure your timing exactly, but the last one doesn't travel, so you can be right on your balance and look at your beautiful foot on the end. I think you can raw it a bit more in 3 weeks. Yeah. Show those beautiful feet and beautiful turn out on the end. You have to come up. Sorry, what do you usually do?
Sorry.
I didn't want to mess with
ballet,
just a ballonnet, okay. Okay, yes, then just on the end of the ballonnet, just spin it out and lengthen the leg. Yes. And the last look at mum there. Here. And Albrecht. And just then burst into the thing. Yes. Do you think you could do it from the beginning once through? Are you sure? I don't want to get... Let's see if you can, how much you can incorporate. The spontaneity, and the spontaneity comes from the musicality, really. Actually, I have to stop halfway through because I'll change music, so you'll get a breath. Here we go. Take your time. Exactly. Go. Eh. Okay, let's stop. sure you want to try those attitudes again or not? Yeah. The first one was Brill. Do you want to pick up the second attitude? Just don't do the first one. Just going to stop to get the other music. For him. Yes. Be ready. And. So good. Beautiful. Can't wait to see you do Giselle. Yeah, it's often worth testing if you can do faster the end of solos when there's that sort of sense of exhilaration. Same thing with Sleeping Beauty. You know, when it gets to yeah, if it goes slow, it sort of loses the energy. And it gives you energy when it's there, and it looks lovely. It looks really, really nice. Hope to see you do full Giselle one day. That would be really, really nice. Okay, I'm going to go to Aaron now, but hang around. Hi, again. Let's talk more about some of these bits here. Just show me the beginning. Just the port de bras here. Yum ta da 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 dum da da yum pom pom pom. Could you wait? If you're here, yes, and then you're thinking about Giselle with a breath. A breath is important, yes? It's not just looking, it's just like a sigh, tiam, and then come down, and then just drop this hand, and just, it's all about this one, all about the queen. So it's not like a regular port de bras. Tiam, pa 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 pom, pom, pa 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 pom, 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 pom. Okay. Mm-hmm. That beginning breath from here, if you're thinking about Giselle here and where she was, and you're like, yeah, so it's the breath that picks you up. You know, even in a normal port de bras, it's really, it's your body and your breath. It's never just the arm, but I'm sure you know that. But here it's even more so because you've really got all the emotion in you here. And as you come up at the moment, it's going like this. It's going, so this elbow's coming here, if you can. It's just your whole self just goes up. Up those lights up there. Yes, there, drop that shoulder, there. Yeah, that's it, yeah. Boom, drop again, yeah. Think contemporary, yes? Think that you go heavy, you go breathing, you go light, you go, yeah? The legs are good, all this is great. Yeah, that's better, yes, 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 yes. Yeah, let it go, yeah, yeah. And then you pick yourself up, okay? And just show me that. Yeah, it's hard to pick up. Sorry, Sasha, sorry. Don't worry about the cabriole. I'm just on the beginning. Beginnings are so important. As soon as you hear the music, tiam, pa 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 pam, pa 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 pa, 3 and go. Yeah? Here we go. Ready. 2, 3, 2, go. Yeah. Let it go. You just experiment that out of here, there, you don't do a proper assemblée. You just join your feet and almost like you're lacking already a little bit in energy. So, and you make yourself there, yum, pop, pom. Yes, and your head will need to show, yum, pop, pom. So there's impetus into that. Yeah, yes, 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 yes. And then it puts in value this, yes. That's fine, we won't do that again. Let's do this part, yam, pa, 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 into the assemblée, into the turn, into the entrelacé, and not the diagonal, okay? I'll just go back a bit so you can pick it up. Okay, the double assemblée is terrific. When you show me the landing position, tiata, tiata, again, don't feel you have to be in a perfect position. I need to see your desperation. You know, it's like later on in the ballet, he needs to show that he's tired, and yet he needs to still dance correctly, yeah? But it's a different feeling. It's hard because we're taught to not show that something is hard. But you've done something, yeah, because you've used the energy. She told you have to dance, so you've put the energy into that. But then must I continue? We need to feel, yeah, a little bit lower there, yeah. But must I? Yeah, and then the turn is beautiful. It's a timing thing into the entrelacé. Maybe you could go, let's listen to the music for a minute. Maybe it would be better to cut the entrelacé in this case. If you've done attitude here, if you step out of it and you go to her, that way. Tiam, papa, yeah, just lower this arm. Yes, that's it. That, and then along the line of willies, yes, ta, yum, pom, pom, pom. I think you can make that fit the music better.
Okay.
Yes? In which case you don't need to do a releve. So then you could do the attitude as you were and just finish it up here, yeah, and then step out of it there and just find the accent that way.
Okay.
Yeah? Almost. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's the version one would go for. From here, as you did on this accent, pom pom. But then, as you've got time from there, you can go like that was Giselle. Then there's willy 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 all the way along here. Ask them. Take a little bit longer.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yum pom 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 pom, slow, and yum tam tam tira, yum pom pom pom. So you're in the right timing for you to go into the last preparation.
Okay.
Just listen again. Slow, and quick. Yum, pom, 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 yes. Ja, pa. Stay. Yum, pa, pa, pa. Queen. Good. Yeah, I think that will work well. And then when you go into the last diagonal, just going to show you what I mean. A little bit more interesting. You may da da 1, 2, 3 yum pa 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 pa. Just put it on. It's also increasing the plie. And I feel for the audience over here that the ending of your tour, you've gone so much double that they wouldn't see you. So if you can finish just a little bit more this way, would be good. Yes. Okay, last time. Stay and yum. Squeeze the plie after the tour. Okay. Sorry. Yes. Yeah, because it's slightly different. Tiens, squeeze that plie. And I believe, because your tour is so good, tiens, at the end of this, you could also squeeze that plie. Okay. Can you bear it one more? Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Bravo. That was terrific, yeah? We needed that plie squeeze there. Natalie, come back. Is this working? Yes, okay. Let's come nearer to the audience. Okay. Just want to ask you if you have any questions from Natalie, Aaron, or from me. And just before we do that, just want to say something which I think sometimes the students and even the dancers sometimes forget for whom they're dancing. Wonder if you know what I mean. Because we give as much coaching as we can. There's not always a lot, but there are a lot of comments, a lot of suggestions about how to do things, about how to act, about how to everything, from the coaches, the directors, etc. But all that, I very strongly believe, is so that the dancers can then, when they set foot on the stage in performance, feel that they're free. And that's why it's also important, in this case we didn't have much time to do that, but to have a dialogue with the dancers that one is coaching. And see what is, I did a little bit talking about this, but Natalie probably felt that she needed to say, yes, it's fine. But also, the more one knows, the more we know each other, the easier it is to be honest. And then sometimes one shouldn't believe the dancers. That's not comfortable like that. Well, just keep trying and so on. But in the long run, the intention is to get out on stage and to feel free to dance for the audience. Because they're the ones that we're doing all that work for. And so when we're coaching, with Natalie and Aaron, we've got really beautiful, on the verge of professional careers, from that point of view, almost finished dancers, although it's never finished. But sometimes we're coaching dancers who perhaps have less facility for turning, or less facility, maybe not the most beautiful feet, and so on. But to bear in mind how we're going to show them off to their very best advantage for the audience. Because if the turnout is not perfect, if the feet are not ideal, it might take 6 months or a year to get that into a better place. So if we draw too much attention to it, not the case with you at all, it makes the dancer be concerned about that aspect, which they can't actually change for the performance coming up. That's why, again, the timing is so important. Do you know what I mean? So that the joy, depending on the role, the joy that they bring to the solo or to the pas de deux, the interaction, if it's pas de deux, between the two, what does an audience warm to? I think they want to be touched. They want to be, to feel like they want to dance with the dancers if it's something that is just pure dancing. So the dancers need to bring them with them. If it's emotional, to make them cry, to make them feel what the dancers themselves are feeling. And so I think it's also very much our job as coaches. Teaching is a little bit different, because I think when you're teaching class, you're teaching for going for the most perfect everything. still within the bounds of the physique of a particular dancer. One does need to be realistic and go for the best possible. But when coaching for a performance, to think about what it is that the audience are going to receive and what is going to make the dancers the most confident in their capacity to do that and to go out on stage not worrying about did I do my fifth position, did I put my arm where I was told to, but at that point just to dance and just to be for you. Do you have some questions for us? Anyone? No questions? Tell us a bit about what your ambitions are.
For
the
a story?
future.
For telling a story? Or?
For anything you want. For your career. For your dancing.
I think when I have a performance, my goal is to do a justice to the history of the piece and authentically show up as the character myself and dance it how I would portray the character and not not imitate another professional dancer, but really give it my own authenticity, I think. And I think that's how it's the best way to touch audiences, so it's special.
It has to be you.
Yes.
Yes.
Authentic.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
With reverence for the style, I think, but not reverence in the time. So many wonderful people have done this before me, but just take it on board. Know as much as possible of the history, and know that that's in you, and then just allow yourself to come through. I think that's really important. I've got to come the other side for Aaron.
I think for me, I want to show when I feel the variation Albrecht. I think in Albrecht, I feel really, I don't know how to explain, because it's a little bit hard, because I think I want to show what I feel in the variation. So I think for me it's the most important, because I know the fear for the position. Something that is really bad, maybe, but I feel I want to show when I feel in this variation.
Yes.
So it's that, yeah.
Absolutely. And then again, there is a fine line, because I think that there's a fear, which is understandable, often on our part, as in coaches, teachers, directors, and so on, to go by audience reaction. And in some respects, that can be dangerous, because you can wow an audience with fantastic tricks, but it won't be true, and it won't be real unless you've got the technique behind you to support that. And so I think that the fear is that if you go from the audience clapping and go bravo, 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 that things are going to get dirty in technique and that. But I think that there's very much a fine line, and I find that perhaps too many dancers are too worried about being correct. Yeah, it's really what I said before. Okay, so if no questions, thank you so much for being with us. Thank you, Natalie. Thank you, Aaron. It's been such a pleasure to coach you a little bit, and I'm sure you're going to admire them many times in the future over here. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much.